Hey everybody, welcome to my 100th comic book review, my 100 Dark Avenger comic book review. Woo! Officially in the triple digits now. We had a huge celebration today, had a good time doing lots of videos and stuff off camera. Hope you guys enjoyed all the videos. There will be one more video that follows this 100th video before the whole end credits, ending, rounding off everything for today's 100th, celebration. Unfortunately, we did have a cake. There was a small ice cream cake we had with number 100 on it, but we couldn't record it because the camera battery was uber low due to the other videos we just shot. So to save battery and charge it for this review, the other video I have planned, and the 101st, which I'm going to get to in a minute, we opted out of recording that and charged the batteries instead. Okay, getting into news about the 101st comic book review episode. That episode is going to be posted, it's going to be shot tonight, about an hour and a half after this review and the other video. First we have to finish reading a couple of the comics because there was a lot, and I just got it yesterday and I had to still read a couple of these and reread some of those.
Take 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, that video I want to say is going to be uploaded mid-Sunday, early Monday, but I want to say closer to mid-Wednesday, maybe in between the two, because I want you guys to enjoy this 100th comic book review episode first, and it's probably going to be pretty long. I mean, there's a lot of books, a lot of talk, a lot of news, and a lot of stuff. So I'm going to push for the 101st to be later on so you guys can enjoy this first, then we'll go into the 101st. Let's get into news first, then we'll get into stuff. The first thing is, a lot of people have been talking about this. Barnes & Noble has pulled all of their DC Comic graphic novels off the shelf this past week due to the fact that DC Comics signed an exclusive contract with Amazon.com on their new Amazon Fire, which looks almost identical to a freaking iPad. And they're exclusively giving them certain graphic novels for the Fire for their customers. And not Barnes & Noble or any other company, and Barnes & Noble is upset with that. They feel that, you know, you're not providing us, you're giving them exclusive. We promise our customers comics anywhere, anytime, anyhow or something. Right. So they pulled the comics off. I feel, in my opinion, Barnes & Noble's was right. DC Comics should not have pulled the bullshit of signing an exclusive contract with anybody. It should be on every single digital thing. If they want to talk about entering the digital era, then they should be willing to be on all the digital stuff, not just one. They should be on iPods, iPads, iPod Touches, Nooks, and Amazon Kindle Fires. They shouldn't be on just the Kindle Fire and iPods and iPads. It's ridiculous.
That's exclusive.
No, we'll be on plain Kindles.
No, I said and plain Kindles as well.
So I don't agree with that, but if you look at the flip side of the coin, Barnes & Noble's is like the article said, cutting their nose off to spite their face, because they took the graphic novels off the shelves that were selling really well, and now they're not making any money off of it, and DC Comics books aren't on the shelves anymore. So it's a lose-lose situation for both people. So they both lose. They're both being stupid about it. What can I say? Also, really quick, Steve Jobs passed away this past week, which was wow. That was wow.
You know, one thing that I found out the day after he passed away, a lot of the Apple technology was not working.
That's crazy.
No, the only reason I know that is because of guests at work. It's kind of funny.
Also, Marvel has a huge announcement, a secret announcement that they sent retailers little postcards about. What I heard was that New York Comic Con DC had super special news, and that was why, well, the price was raised also because of the extra days, but I heard it was something big announcement from DC. Now there's a huge announcement from Marvel as well, so that's like, whoa. There's going to be dual huge announcements, plus the Avengers trailer. The official one is going to be there at New York Comic Con. Unfortunately this year, we just did not have the finances to do it. You know, money's very tight, but we're starting next month. We're going to put a little bit of money away each month. So this way, by this time next year, we will definitely be going to 2012's New York Comic Con, especially if the world's going to end. I want to at least end it on a note. Anyway, before I actually get into the stuff I got now, I want to first of all thank Doc and Howlett once again for the awesome Superman tie. Only reason I'm wearing it with my Green Lantern shirt is because this is the shirt I wore in my very first comic book review, and I wanted to wear it in my 100th at least. And then next 100 we'll see what I'll wear there. So it does kind of collide, does clash a bit. And in the background, I have Mike, if you could zoom in. That's why Michael's still behind the camera. Michael will. By the way, let me introduce these guys first. Mike, my cameraman, now all 100 episodes, will be leaving behind the camera soon to join us to do comics. Joe, who has comic books this week, and Amber, who has comic books this week.
Guys.
Now, backdrop. First of all, I made this for the, what do you call it, for the 100th celebration. We had this up all day. All paper cutout printouts that I created the whole thing myself. Down here, we have the comic Dawkins got me, Chris got me. I have the Crystal Empire State Building, the Spider-Man 2099, the Metal Superman that Rob K270 got me, Mr. Rob K270, sorry. The Swamp Thing head, the clock as always. Got Pablo in the bottom over there, or Paco. I keep calling him Pablo and Paco, one of the two.
And Chris, it's the World Trade Center, not the Empire State Building.
Oh shit! Yeah. Sorry about that. World Trade Center. Sorry.
That's what
I'm running through the decorations so we get the stuff. And yes. Okay. And by the way, guys, this is Dark Avengers 100th comic book review episode. Thank you so much, Toxicity, for making this awesome, awesome picture. Also, thank you even more. For the amazing background. Whereas this is going to be gone after this episode, the background will be here to stay for many, many years.
Yeah, both are cool.
So probably I get to 200, then he'll help me make a new background. So thank you, Toxicity. I mean no insult with this, but I've been doing it with all the others. Oh, try that again. Back your head up this time.
I didn't hit no one for once.
Just blow away. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Damn boomerang paper! You have to stop buying that.
Too close to him.
Yes. Also, something I didn't put in last week's review, X-Men First Class and Thor, the movie, we got both of them. They both were here. Last week I forgot to mention that. So, just want to throw those out there really quickly as well. This month, the tentative stuff...
Can I just see this for a second?
He's putting it away. This month, the stuff that will be coming out is 99.9% Batman from DC. We have Batman Arkham City, which is coming out on Xbox 360. It's coming out the 18th of this month. We have Batman Year One, the next straight-to-DVD animated movie from DC, which is coming out the exact same day. Coincidence much. Then on the 25th, I believe, yes, it is either the 25th, no, it's the 25th, we have a book, a giant-sized book, Batman's Personal Journal, which that looks freaking epic as well. I'll probably be getting my hands on that. And then in November, my newspaper tells me there's going to be another Batman by Stan Lee and Bermejo. I can't pronounce his name. Batman Noel, which is going to be a Christmas trade paperback special. So what's going to happen is that's coming out in November. I'm probably definitely going to be getting my hands on this because they had little brief previews in the comic books from 101, not these comics, and the preview looks freaking awesome. So I'm probably going to be getting the hardcover as well. Also this week I got another superhero collection. I got Indigo 1 from the Blackest Night superhero collection, which came right before White Lantern Sinestro. And once Mike's done, okay. So that's one thing I got. That's from this week. Got that when I got Superman. Also, I got a Wolverine Hey Bub pin because it was on sale for $1. I don't know if you can reach out all the way to it. Alright, then zoom out just a little bit. I got 2 infestation patches finally. Unfortunately, not Ghostbusters, not G.I. Joe, but Transformers and Star Trek. I got at least 2 out of the 4, which isn't that bad. So I'm happy about those 2. I like the Transformers one, it's really epic. And that's it for apparel and stuff. Once again, you got the stuff there that my friends got me and everything like that. Yeah, leave that there. We're going to get into the comic books now for this week. Okay, Mike, come take a seat. Yep. I'm going to move the tie so this way I don't ruin the tie.
Can I wear it?
No, you cannot wear it. No, you cannot wear it. Did I mess up my hair?
No, it looks fine.
Thank you.
I knew it.
I said no.
No means yes in her case.
You know me.
Kill you. That's what I know about.
But yeah, let's get into your comic book.
Alright, Amber, yours is first.
Wait, the week they released.
The week they were... Thank you very much. You're very helpful today.
You're welcome.
September 28th, 2011. The last week of September. Thank you, God. After that, we were done with September, but we're officially in October anyway. So Amber, you want to start with the surprise first time ever appearance of this Vertigo, first time ever Vertigo, by the way, on this comic
Oh
review.
wow, really?
Yeah.
American Vampire, number 19, The Beast Cave.
Okay, first let me say this. It was actually a good comic. The only thing is,
If she says the
because
last page.
I am Southern, they made fun of the way they speak.
They make fun of the way they
I know I was
spoke.
gonna
I
relate to that.
wanted to take this book and shred it.
You're not shredding nothing
I
there,
wanted
Scott Snyder.
You
Okay.
don't disrespect comics that way.
Now, I didn't.
Good.
That's why it's in one piece.
Thank God.
Scott Schneider, the person who wrote Batman,
Writing back.
writing Batman,
And
whatever,
Swamp Thing.
and Swamp Thing, wrote this. Stop making fun of my people.
We'll see in the next, so I'm guessing 20
And the
is
last
coming.
page was, let's just say, naked vampire.
Wait, what? Are you?
I
Michael
see.
has no idea. Wow.
Too
Look at that
graphic to show
face.
you.
Yeah,
I'm
no
done.
nudity. I'll hold that.
This
Okay, I'm gonna
one,
pretend.
this
Yeah.
I
one,
got for Amber as a friend. Yeah, it's
We
signed.
can't show
signed
because-
by Rebecca Isaacs. Angel and Faith #1, and there is a certificate of authenticity on the
Right
back.
there.
I sealed it because I didn't want to have to take it out. I really liked it. Okay, let's just do a quick rundown of this.
Yeah, because you can't take it out because you sealed
No,
it
no.
now.
Angel killed Gills,
Who's Gills?
the guy who trained Buffy.
You could say what
I'm
they
not
are.
a Buffy fan. I don't care. But keep going.
And now he's
Right.
trying to bring him back to life by reading the files that Gills had left behind. Now all of the files are all the work that he's done in the past. Angel goes back to one of the houses that Gills had gone to.
You know, I liked Angel on TV. Did they draw him
Yeah.
the same way?
Yes.
Mm.
And he rescued a little girl from being completely destroyed by biting her, making the demon inside of her think that he was going to kill the host, so it left the body. The mother was happy in the end.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's a very good book.
Okay. That was part 1. Now, also this week, that was
Part
last
2.
month. Now, part 2 came out this week.
This one's very good as well. This
Oh,
one,
2 parts.
pretty much,
No, she got part 1.
they
a while
run
ago. Part 2
down.
just came out this week.
There's a group of demons in this one, and he goes into a bar because apparently the magic world is sealed off from the regular world. So the
This one never
wizards.
got into Buffy or Angel.
Yes, I did.
Well,
Me!
It sounds
Me!
Like, it sounds really supernaturalistic.
The
in this
wizards and everything like that are now like the bottom of the barrel because they're panhandlers now because their magic is no longer within the world. They can't use their powers. And vampires are at the, who used to be at the bottom of the barrel are now at the
It's
top.
always good to use music though.
And so they're beating people up. And the reason they're doing this is because Angel's trying to get the blood of a demon. And this blood can bring someone back to life. And he knows this.
I am.
He
no,
knows
no, I
this.
actually am
He knows
interested
this
now.
because he was brought back to life by that blood. By Buffy.
Wow, blood
and
brings
became
people back
human.
to
Aren't
life.
him and Buffy dating?
Imagine
were.
if that happened in real
They're
life.
not
she was still
anymore.
alive.
Blood? Hey Joe, we'll use your blood
Boys.
and bring someone back to life.
Let me
Let
finish,
them talk
please.
and you talk.
It's just
Okay.
funny.
As
Yeah.
far as I know,
Big boy.
Buffy and Angel are not dating. He could not date her anymore because it was conflicting with him. He was also Twilight, which is a very bad, shut up, very bad person,
I'm not
okay?
gonna say anything.
Me neither.
A guy
sure.
came into, it's like, it's
Let's
not a
see.
separate entity, but it's a personality that takes over him and was killing people for no reason. Now he's back to himself.
All right,
Don't
Twilight.
say it.
All right, the
I know you
Twilight.
want to say Twilight. It
No.
sucks.
No, actually, I was.
You said
I was
it this
gonna say
time.
Miss
You're one
Twilight.
of these people.
I love Twilight. I am a tryhard and I always will.
Okay,
she
now,
said it. She did.
2 parts to a book series that I'm
You
not.
didn't even let me read these.
Because
Oh.
I'm not reading them yet. Now shut up and let me say what they are. I got trade paperback, hardcover, volume 1 of Lock and Key. That was the first story. After the first book, there were 3 other books.
Brooks.
I'm just screwing up my words left and
Brooklyn.
right. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what it got in his
There were
head.
3. Shut up now yourself. There were 3 books that followed it, and each book continued the story. So this is apparently, this would be trade paperback or hardcover volume 5. It's Lock and Key Clockworks part 1 and then part 2. And I started reading it and then I had to stop due to the fact that I don't know what happened in between these and the first book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on the side. I'm going to keep buying them. I'm going to get part 3 also. But I'm not going to actually read and review them until I catch myself up through the hardcovers on Lock and Key, which won't be that long. It probably will take me, the books are very cheap, so I'd say within six months, I'll tentatively say 6 months, half a year, I'll be able to review these. I'll keep these on the side, especially so that by the time I finish with the 4th trade paperback, I'll be able to review these because these will be the 5th.
You're going to continue getting the comics, though, right?
I just said I was, yes.
Yeah, I just
So I'll have
wanted
a
to make
6
sure.
months half.
And there's actually a countdown. It says here, in 11 issues, it's all over. So basically, this is going to end in 11 more issues. Regardless, the entire story is going to end. Well, that's what they're claiming anyway. Yes, very good. Now, something from IDW I can review. Ghostbusters #1. This story takes place right after the second movie. As a matter of fact, they reference, which kind of gets a little annoying, they reference the first and second movie yet again. Everything that's Ghostbusters that takes place always references back to Gozer and that other guy in the painting that I keep forgetting his name.
Vigo.
Vigo. How could I forget Vigo?
It's like Figo.
The game referenced back to the first movie.
Oh, wait, Ghostbusters? Do you mean Stay Puft?
Yeah. The game, the Xbox game, Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay.
That referenced back to the first game, and they had the first movie, and they had the second Vigo in the what do you call it, in the firehouse. The comic book from Infestation referenced back to Gozer again. This once again references back to the first movie and the second one, kind of. The reason I say the second one is because the people they're helping in this issue were the cousins to the Swedish guy that got possessed by Vigo.
Oh, I forgot what his name was.
Janos.
Oh, from the second movie, Janos.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they make reference to Janos a bit. This is his family, and basically this family keeps giving the Ghostbusters food, like they make the special food for them because they saved his uncle. So basically, they're grateful, but it turns out that there is some kind of a ghost. No, there's ghost hauntings in the place where they live, and they think it's because the little boy thinks it's because of them. So Vakeman and I can't remember the guy's name. This one.
Carter?
No. Forgot his name.
Can I look?
No, it's fine. But anyway, they go and check it out, and it turns out, the last page, huge spoiler, it turns out that there is something going on. There's some kind of ghost and mirrors, but it turns out this is what's the last page.
The artwork
It's
in this
Casper's
comic a little,
It's
It's
Slimer.
Oh.
And then there's a little 3-page thing bringing back, what's his name again? Walter Peck.
yeah.
Better artwork, though. I did not enjoy...
the artwork was a little...
I did not enjoy the artwork too much. This is one of the two. This is cover B of the actual issue. Artwork was a little too cartoony for its own. I would think they would be a little bit more serious with the artwork. Maybe after the first story, they'll change it to be a little bit seriouser. Because in Infestation, they had it a little bit seriouser than they do here. As a matter of fact, in here, one of the Blues, what's his name that played in the Blues Brothers showed up. He died.
Oh,
James?
John something.
Belushi.
John Belushi showed up.
Wow, I'm on the roll tonight.
Yeah, you got your 80s movies down pat. So he showed up in this during one of Ray's dreams. But overall, I liked it. I'm coming back for issue 2. I'd say for those of you Ghostbusters fans, absolutely check it out.
Ghostbusters!
Now we're jumping into the big 2 with, since I've done the news, 8 minutes left. I'm probably going to end up stopping in the middle of Marvel. Marvel Annihilators Earthfall. Turns out there's an alien threat on Earth, long story short. And it's up to the cosmic heroes to save the world. And turns out they're fighting these people that cloak themselves as human beings, apparently. And I don't know, the story was very confusing to me, at least to me, because first of all, I had to read this 3 times. to get this 100th episode done, and I don't know, I couldn't understand exactly what was going on, and the cover is super misleading. The Avengers don't show up until the very last page, by the way.
Well, it looks like a mini series.
It is a mini-series.
Yeah.
It's part 1 of 4. Will I stick around for the other 3? Being honest with you.
Your other 3 times,
maybe you should
when you finally grasped it, did you like it?
I thought it was okay. Artwork was really nice, though. I gotta say that. Artwork was really, really nice. I want to get a nice picture.
Yeah, that one.
The Avengers show up. That was really awesome.
Avengers are always awesome when it comes to
So,
animation.
I don't know. I'll see if I'll get the next one. Maybe, maybe not. There's also a side story in the...
Maybe for
after.
collector's sake you can.
No, if I really don't enjoy the next part, I'm probably going to drop it.
Well, that's the next one.
The Annihilators versus the Avengers. So I'll stick around for that. By the way, guys, my nose is uber stuffed thanks to my allergies, so I'm still pushing for this 100 and 101st, so don't worry, I'm still going. I'm on the fence with this right now, so I leave it up to you guys. Are you done yet?
No.
Are you reading it?
Mm-hmm.
And hold that.
Alright.
A comic that did not come out this week, it came out a little bit ago. I saw a couple of people talking about it, and I decided, what the heck. Normally when I get one-shots, they're terrible, especially from Marvel. I have this thing stuck in my throat. But this one, I was pleasantly surprised. It was really good. Wolverine Debt of Death. Basically, this guy who saved Wolverine's life years ago, Wolverine goes and repays his debt by protecting his son, because the father dies. He's killed in the beginning of the book. And it's up to Wolverine to protect the son, and he does. There's a huge robot fight. There's a huge robot fight with Wolverine versus these huge robots. The artwork's a little dark, but it's really good. Beside the point, it's still really awesome. I want to try to get a good picture. But in the end, it kind of leaves you off with that kind of... Because now it's about the father's funeral. It's pretty sad. I don't want to give too much away. I say you guys got to pick this up. I'm trying to find a good picture of Wolverine. Nick Fury also is in this issue, by the way.
Oh, wow, really?
Yes. I cannot find a good picture of Wolverine. Let me say this panel is pretty good. You guys aren't going to be able to see it probably from your distance, so I'm not even going to really hold it up too long. Check out the book, though. The artwork's really good. The story was really good. It was a perfect one-shot. Not too expensive. It's the price of a regular comic book that isn't from DC, so I'd say check it out. FF number 9. To be honest, the story's starting to drag out. If we're already in issue 9... Yeah, no, it's good though. I'm still enjoying it. The problem is though, we're in the 9th issue and it's still on the exact same story.
They're stretching it.
9 issues. Now I can understand if you're gonna make a 12-issue maxi first story arc, but as far as I hear, Johnny Storm's coming back in November, Fantastic Four is coming back, and then FF is gonna be run by Dr. Doom, and I gotta say one thing about Spider-Man. They make him really stupid in this book.
Oh, really? What are they doing?
He gives these stupid jokes, and Reed Richards is like, "Oh, go over there and play with the dogs."
That's Spider-Man. He's a joke kind of guy.
I'm gonna let you read this part. Shut up. I'm gonna show you.
He could be a little sarcastic.
Read this page, and go till right here, and then I'll tell you while you're doing that. So anyway, Reed Richards meets up with Black Bolt, who he finds out's alive again, and it turns out that the villains he brought, Dr. Doom didn't get hurt at all. He actually comes back, he's fine, and in the end they capture all the Reed Richards except one, which actually he puts this stupid thing on Dr. Doom, and basically if Dr. Doom does anything, this collar will kill him. And they leave that, Reed Richards walks away. So the story, you read it? Thank you. Do you agree now?
Well, he drags it out sometimes.
He agrees, in other words. He's just not admitting
it.
I like the black costume. I like the artwork. The artwork is good.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, though.
Yeah.
That was
so
great.
it's still to be continued with no show of an ending in sight. But I like it. I'm enjoying it. I'm just saying, if you guys want to get in on this now, we're in the 9th issue. You're going to have to go 8 issues back. Plus, you're going to have to go back to the other Fantastic Fours to understand half the stuff that's going on here. And I didn't go back to the other Fantastic Fours. So technically, I'm only in on what's been going on with FF since number 1. So I'm 50% knowing of what's going on. The other 50% I'm lost. So I'd say check it out if you've been checking out. If not, wait for the trade paperback now. It's way too late now. Way too late. Unless you want to buy 9 issues, and I'm positive with 9 issues, one of them is at least sold out. We're at 3 minutes. I could do 3 minutes of this. Amazing Spider-Man number 670. What?
Winston.
Winston, thank you! Oh my God, how did I forget it? Winston and Bateman, thank you. How can I forget Winston?
Because they did
a million times.
No, you remember the Sherlock reference?
Yeah.
He used that.
Anyway, yeah, I know he did. In this issue, Spider-Man's still going on. J. Jonah Jameson has powers now, and he actually uses them to fight off some crazy-ass spiders. And it turns out the second evolution is this. The people who are infected with Spider-Man's powers turn into big, humongous, spider, ugly things.
Which is not good.
Yes, and the woman, the Queen Spider, is the leader of the group. And it turns out Anti-Venom has the cure. Like, he's curing people, but he's not curing them enough. And there's actually references to the Venom issue, which I'm going to be reviewing next. It's right here. It's coming right after this. With Venom and Anti-Venom fighting. As a matter of fact, where Venom ends, he's right in the middle here, where the last line of Venom is, Venom just showed up and tried to kill me. Anti-Venom says that. Then it goes to Mr. Fantastic here, who says he needs help from Venom, and he's like, you'll have to give up being Anti-Venom, and he's like, what? So Mr. Fantastic basically says, Anti-Venom has a cure, the huge butters, but you'll have to give up being Anti-Venom forever. Because the antibody's in Anti-Venom's suit, apparently.
Wow.
And it turns out the cure to all the spiders is the Spider Slayers, but J. Jonah Jameson does something really whoa, because he evolves a bit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what, but it's a shocker, what do you call it, like ending, cliffhanging. It's a climactic cliffhanger, and it's like, whoa, he turns ugly though.
Yeah, definitely.
But that was wow. Now Anti-Venom's either going to have to be Venom, give up being Anti-Venom, or risk curing people one person at a time, and it does drain him. So Eddie Brock might not be any type of Venom soon. Now I know what Madam Web meant in the last issue or 2 issues back, where one of them wasn't going to survive. I knew it meant that it didn't mean one of them dies. I knew it ended up meaning one of them was going to lose the suit, and it turns out it's Anti-Venom. Yeah. You know what that means for the Venom comic down the road. Guess who's going to be Venom again?
Yep.
Which we're going to get into in a second in Venom number 7. But because time is now up, we're going to go to the next part. Artwork was great, story was awesome, Spider Island's going strong, and I'm enjoying it. We'll see you guys in the next part, where we're going to continue with Marvel for a bit, and then we're going to jump into DC Comics New 52 issues, where actually we have some from 2 weeks ago, some from a couple weeks ago. I grabbed some old, some new, and then we'll get into this week's. Alright, so see you guys in the next part.